Hello, hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my adventures in SnowRunner on hard mode. And today we're at day 45 here in Zardania, so we're definitely moving along. Unfortunately, yesterday we had a bit of a fat finger, slip of the fingers effort, and we managed to remove one of the solar panel cargo that we were carrying on our Taiga, so it disappeared. So now we've got to go and get one to sort things out. So what I'm going to do, what I'm planning, is we're going to take the Voron AE with the sideboard trailer around to the solar warehouse, pick up 4 solar panels, take 3 of them down to the service hub at the farm, sort of not far from the fuel plant, so sort of down the eastern side. We'll leave 3 of them there and then carry the last one on to the train station to give it to the Voron G. So hopefully we'll then be able to get that over to the solar power plant in Valley of Falling Rocks and finish off Gifts of the Sun theory. That's the theory. So let's swoosh on over. Swoosh! We'll be just about there. And I should already be in the Voron AE. And I am. We're fully fueled up. We're fully repaired. And we are fully ready to go. So we're going to go around the main road and head to the solar panel plant and pick up 4 solar panels because that's all we're going to need for the rest of the region. Ooh, that was a big bonk. I'm hoping that we'll be okay with fuel to go all the way and get our solar panels and take them down to the service hub and then on to the train station without running out of fuel. Might be a bit close, but we'll sort of see how we go. The Voron's pretty fuel efficient. We're flying along. Yeah, so that was this whole day today is pretty much just not recovering because we're not going to recover to the garage, but sorting out the fat finger episode of yesterday where I foolishly removed the cargo when I meant to unpack. Fat fingers can't even push buttons properly. All good. At least this will help us out for that later task where we need 3 solar panels at the greenhouses. Did I just miss my turn off? I did. Normally I turn off there. Shows you how much I'm not concentrating. Voron doesn't mind hopping along here. Because we missed our turn off, we then missed the next turn off. We just weren't in the right place. We go along this one. So that didn't take very long, really. Get to the solar panel plant, solar panel warehouse, I mean. Oh, I don't even go around there. No, not there. I'm not a bit the hard way. I'm just going to be a bit lazy, actually. I was going to pick them up and put them in and do it properly, but I can't be bothered. We got 4. At least we saved a few minutes of meaning things around. Oops. Just saw that tree stump at the last minute. I was going to go round there, and the tree stump would have been very nasty. Right, so we've just got to be a little bit more cautious coming back, because I don't want to speedily tip the trailer over and throw our cargo out. What if I could have gone up there? No, not today. Let's do a little bit of winch help as we go. About as tippy as we want that trailer to get. Right, so come around here. Now we're just going to go down to the fuel plant, straight on through, and then head to the service hub that's quite near there. And then head down to the, or leave 3 solar panels there, and then head down to the train station with just 1 solar panel. That we can then give to the Warrangy. This is all pretty fine. Pretty fine. And we'll cut up through the field. have to leave these 3 service spare parts at the greenhouses. Just up here a bit. Exactly where I've got to leave them. But around here somewhere, so we'll bring them up here. Now, how about we unpack? Attach the trailer, open our crane. Oh, we want to go backwards still. Put that one out. They're all unpacked at the moment. I'm not sure if that's the best thing or not. What does that mean? It means if I come here with a truck without a crane, I can't do it. So let's just do this. So it's the other way. I'm going to pack them. And that way, if I turn up with a truck without a crane, I can still, well, assuming I can attach the trailer. Now detach and unpack my front end. Right. Right, so the back end now are both attached. They're both packed. So if I have to deliver them, I can deliver them even if I don't have a crane. Whereas if I was to leave them unpacked, then I'm going to put this one on top. I wouldn't be able to do it. Whereas now I can. And then that one will flop down into place. We'll be able to pack that one again as well. So now we can pack this one. And we can head on to the train station. And I don't think I can really get out of here easily out of the back. I think I have to paint the front. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, so I could go down the train line and back along the train line, or I can come up, around, down and in. I actually wonder if the train line might be easier. I think the train line's going to be the goat. Probably further, but we don't have that nasty little bumpy bit. I think the Voron runs okay on the train line. That's all right. If I remember, the Voron just has a bit of trouble getting off the train line. Okay. Run along on the train line pretty well. Whoa, why are you doing that? So this is where he has trouble getting off the train line. We'll be able to do it at this crossover bit here. Well, not the end of the world, but all around a bit silly for having lost one. Don't remove the cargo now. Basically what I did. So it should be fine to shove that on there. No idea where we're going to put this one, so I'll just park him back here out of the way. Now we've got Captain Squeaky. I need to pack that yet, don't I? Right. Alright. Well, let's go on and do Gifts of the Sun theory. Just top up our fuel as we go past, because we can. I think I've left the Voron down at the solar panel plant because I wasn't sure what I want to do next. So it can just sit there while we come down with this one. And it'll be fine. We're going to go down to the solar panel plant the same way we did yesterday and the day before. Fine. Through we go. So we're, a bit behind where we probably had planned to be, because basically we had to go and get those other ones, but that's okay. We'll make up the time when it comes to that later contract, and we'll already have the solar panels there, so that'll be good. Let's get on with this. 4 solar panels shouldn't be asking too much. It's easier than the last time we came down with 4 solar panels and 2 metal beams and 2 cement. So this should be quite a bit easier. Having a bit of trouble there. Okay. We've got to find our turn off between the trees up here. least we're doing this in daytime too. That's a positive. See if we can do this without messing it up. Not too bad. Ooh, get out of those rocks. Wow, that was nasty, wasn't it? Just about, those two big rocks were just about enough to cause major pain. Down to the little train station. I think once we finish Gifts of the Sun theory, I think that then opens up a few more contracts. Let's see if we can be brave and cut through this way. This is the way we normally go with the Taiga, but we haven't come this way with the Voron. It did it. Not too bad. We're getting awful close. There's our friendly Taiga. And here's our brave man who parks his car right there. We can cut through this way, can't we? tail away from the thingy we're offloading to. There we go. We get some more solar panels popping up. We've just got to go back over there. Pop off the last set. So close. All right, let's be sneaky. Right. Now our tail's out of the way. There we go. We have got a whole lot, apart from lots of trees, we have got a whole lot of solar panels done. Hooray! Alright, so let's just stop there and have a little look now, because that's sort of the end of what I'd planned in terms of knew what I was doing. Okay, so we've got good things come in threes, which need cement, wooden planks, and packaged sand. So 3 little individual jiggers going to 3 different places. So I don't like the look of that. What have we got in this lot? Gifts of the Sun practice. So this is the last part of the whole Gifts of the Sun set. And that needs the coiled tubing semi-trailer, high saddle, and a transformer. So, yeah, okay. Then you'll notice we've now opened up just about all of the rest of the contracts. So we've got encouraging growth, needs 1, 2, 3, 5 fertilizer, going to sort of very different places, I think. Southeast Village, yeah. So we've got a few. I'm going to have to actually think this through. No, that's a worry. Because we've got a few things where we're dropping small jiggers. That's a lot of water. Logs. Short logs and medium logs. And a curtain side, yeah. So we're starting to need a bit of fertilizer. Another one there. Okay. Well, I think we might grab this one. And because we need 6, actually let's do that. Because we need 6, why don't we take the Zix? He'll have to auto load. Unless I bring him. Somebody else needed 5 as well, didn't they? So why don't we head up to the fertilizer place? Maybe I'll bring the Taiga up as well. We can start to load up some fertilizer. 6 on this one, 5 on the other one. Maybe. And start to do some of these fertilizer type tasks. Actually, let's just stop there. Just realised. Where is the Taiga? Taiga's here. He's okay for fuel. Will he make it to the fuel station? Probably. The reason I stopped the Zix was obviously if the Taiga can't quite make it to a fuel station, at least he can make it where the Zix is. Get fuel from there. Ooh, that was a lot more dippy than I expected. And we've still got that. Yeah, see, if I'd left the generator here, I would have been in a lot better state. But I didn't, so it's all good. Tanker's going to just bip through the retreat. And then on to meet up with the Zix. It needs to. I think it's going to need to. Fuel up from there. I think it's going to have plenty of fuel to make it to the fuel station. I reckon. Wall of death. He's got heaps of fuel, so he'll be fine. We're going to pop this one up at the fuel station. I'm going to start using the fuel in the generator trailer. Because we topped that up a little while ago. So we'll pop up our fuel from here. Yep, everything's all good. Head all the way up to the arm, I guess it is. We're sort of going to head up the railway line and then turn right. And that's where we'll find the fertiliser. Do the same with the Tega. We'll be able to load up. We'll do the crane work required. Load up so I don't have to auto load. See, I'm still trying to save money even though I've got $7.5 million in the bank. Yeah, old habits. 60. Come on, 60. Stay up on there. See, we've got our little triangle or whatever it is, diamond, not diamond. Almost that, yes, there is stuff to be picked up. Just seeing if I can go through here, and it looks like I can if I get angles right. Oh wow. Or maybe not. I don't know what I was on then. It must have been a rock. Certainly jiggered the steering around. Right, so that's a complete waste of time doing what I'm doing now. Just follow the road. Just thinking about this. Don't like the look of that top run. We're going to go down the bottom. Go all the way around the farm so we can get to it. Inside that tree? No, it's not gonna. It's a big trailer. It's still gonna be in the way. Trying to get it so it's not so much in the way. Whatever I do, it's just making it worse. I am so hopeless being able to move things around. Trying to give enough gap for the Taiga to be able to come past. And yet still be able to load it. We'll fiddle with that a bit more later. Where are you, Taiga? Let's bring the Taiga up as well. Right, he can then load up the Zix. Pretty sure we might have some fertilizer in the other. I'm not sure now. Not much. Right. Let's head over. Join up with the big Zix. Should have been bringing cargo. Probably should have. Didn't think of that. Should have been bringing cargo over this way, I would have thought. Pick it up on that hop. Didn't really think about that. Followed pretty much the same path we took with the Zix. Well, I won't cut that corner. Just follow the path. Nice if we could go up round the other way, but I don't think there's any way through that rocky barrier there. Go all the way around. kind of hoping I can manipulate this so I can get up the inside. Take big trailer. That'll do. Fertilizer. One. I'm going to be able to get all 6 on. Just need to get 3 on and then I can pack the other 3 on top of them. The tricky one. Yeah, it's not too bad. 3. So then I should be able to pack the other 3 on top of that 3. A bit tricky for myself. Lovely. 6. I should be able to get this out of the way a bit more. And then back, Mr. Tiger. I'm going to put 5 on here, I think. I really want to have a look and see what other tasks I should be focusing on with my fertilizer. Wasn't quite what I meant, but that's okay. Get a 5th one. Engine off. Let's just have a think. So, I think for what we need, fertilising the fields is the one I'm going to use the Zix for. Encouraging growth. We may end up doing... it's sort of scattered everywhere. So that's sort of like, you know, one here, one there, one somewhere else. Which isn't the greatest, but maybe we'd do well to bring them back to, say, here as a central point. And we could either drop off one to the northwest village on our way out, or the southwest village on our way out here. Where's that cluster? Oh, it means going down that way. On the northwest village isn't that far away. So we could definitely go to the northwest village and drop... Oh, I think we're going to the northwest village quite a lot, or at least this area. You can see we've got this playing trees and a slip up, and a few other things going on here. So we're definitely going to be coming over here a bit more. All right. Well, I'm going to just leave him there for the minute because I don't know what I'm going to do with him. But I do know what I'm going to do with this guy once I work out how to get him out of here. Oh, you can go down that way. Oh, that is interesting. Okay, so that's how the other guy might come out. Come down this way and stop off at the northwest farm. Or maybe not. But really, for this one, we've got to turn him round. Isn't that annoying? I just want to try and get his tail back there into that sort of... Come on. Takes a million years to get around. Would not turn. Get your tail over that way. Okay, that's probably good enough. Just. Rightio. I know. I always keep changing my mind. No point leaving the Taiga with no fuel. We are on our way out of here, and then we're going to be heading to a farm warehouse in Zerdanian Valley. So once I get a bit going, I'll need to work out whether I want to go through the northern gateway or the southern gateway. Here I'm thinking I'll probably go through the northern one. But we could easily go all the way down the train line if we need to. I'm literally now just doing the reverse of what I need to get here. At least to get back to the train line. Then I'm going to look at the map and work out whether I should be heading to the northern gateway or the southern gateway, based on where the farm is, the farm warehouse we're going to be heading to in Zerdanian Valley. This might be a little bit nasty coming around here. This is the way we didn't quite come. Oh, it looks alright. We're back at the railway line. Turn the engine off. Because we're going to have a look in the other map as to where the farm is, the farm warehouse. There. Okay, yeah, typically it's going to be pretty yuck to get to whichever way we come. Probably easier to come in through this gateway. And along here, fuel up the gas station, and then back and around up this way. Both ways are pretty yuck to get to that one, but I reckon that'll be the go. Well, I turned the engine off. Obviously I didn't. I want to go to the southern gateway. Absolutely full lock on and no turning whatsoever. Obviously running along the train lines, it's going to be a little bit more annoying when we're fully loaded. Not too sure what the purpose of the front wheels are on this truck. Clearly they aren't very useful for steering when you're using this trailer. Probably should have a little bit more of a look at what time it is too, because I think that one feels pretty light, doesn't it? We definitely have six fertilisers on board, so that's good. Not too bad, so we made it happily back to the generator trailer. We'll stop there and top up our fuel, but I reckon that's it's well past 8 o'clock. It just feels like I lost track of time there somewhere. It was dark not that long ago, but now it's very light. Stop the engine. Refuel from the generator. What have we got? Oh, perfect. 7:59. That's perfect. Couldn't have done it better. That's weird. I lost track of time there. It felt like it was earlier, and then it felt like it was later. So, very weird. Anyway, that's it for today. So, we managed to finish off the Gifts of the Sun theory, and now we're sort of, trying to see if we can do something useful with fertilizer, and see how we go from there. But that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed today. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll join me again tomorrow as we try and get this load across into the other map and deliver them to the farm. But that's it for now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.